On behalf of General Vice President David Sullivan, myself and the entire Eastern Territory staff, we want to thank you for all your support. Guide Dogs of America, welcome to Maine for the 4th annual Kourpias ride. Thank you.
Welcome to Maine.
This year, the 4th annual Kourpias K-9 Classic took place in the beautiful state of Maine. The 3-day charity ride covered over 1,000 miles of territory, making stops at each of the 4 corners of Maine. The event raises money for Guide Dogs of America and Tender Loving Canines, a charity that breeds, trains, and raises dogs for the blind, visually impaired, veterans, and children with autism. The tour started in Kittery, the most southern point of the state. Next was Lubbock, the easternmost point, followed by Madawaska in the north, and lastly, Newry in the west. Planning a ride of this magnitude isn't easy.
2 weeks ago, we drove the whole thing and mapped it out, timed it, and set up different points to make sure that we had gas and do the things we do. So yeah, there was a lot behind it.
For the last year, he's been planning this, and he had every detail worked out. He's changed this, in our eyes, to the George Kourpias Ironman ride, because we rode about 400 miles every day, and people really enjoyed getting around to the 4 corners of Maine and seeing the entire state.
Dozens of machinists and supporters hopped on their bikes and hit the open road. For some, it was their first time in Maine.
We're from New York, but we've never made it up to Maine, so this is my actual first time being in Maine, and so far it's beautiful.
It was something new for everyone to see, even Kevin, who grew up in southern Maine.
There's quite a bit new. The bugs are definitely bigger up here. We just passed a guy with a horse and buggy, and you wouldn't see that down where we are.
No doubt, Maine is an eyeful. With stunning coastlines and miles of mountains to enchanting foliage and rushing waterfalls.
Coming up over a hill and there's really no road in front of you, and all you're seeing is the whole countryside and trees everywhere and the mountains. It's pretty neat to be on a motorcycle and see that. It's pretty breathtaking.
And at the northern border, just across the St. John River, you will see
Canada. That was pretty cool, riding along that. My phone was like, Canada, US, Canada, US.
Aside from the participants raising money, local businesses often jump in and help, like this ice cream truck sponsored by Darlene's Auto Group in Kittery, who donated 100% of its earnings for the day to the doggies. The Maine Lobstering Union showed their support and appreciation by hosting a lobster boil for the group at their distribution center and local store in Ellsworth. Here, lobster is harvested and sold by the very best, the lobstermen of IAM Local 207. Every year, this event gets bigger and better. It's always a different part of the world to see and new friends to make. But the best part is sharing with others how this charity helps countless individuals live full, independent lives.
It's pretty neat to do this stuff because now we can get more awareness out when we're in different parts of the country and we talk to people. And with having so many people from different parts of the country coming here and getting donations to ride, it's definitely a huge benefit.
When you see what these dogs do for our veterans, for the vision impaired, for autistic kids, you have to do it, right? It's just something that hits your heart. And for me, it means a lot when you see and they get up and speak. If you've been at any of our conferences and you get a veteran talking about how they've been stuck in their house and now they're out. We have a veteran that rode with us. We're trying to get him a dog. He doesn't leave the shop. He works 7 days a week. So when you see that and you know what you're gonna do for him, you have to do it. It's ingrained in you, and I love it.
The IAM is proud to be a part of this journey. And with support from charity events like this one, the Guide Dogs of America will continue to change lives, giving people the ability to live without limits with a new best friend.